Greg, with the transfer window drawing to a close, what can you tell us about Everton's movements?
Well, I think Everton probably won't be amongst the busier of the clubs as the clock ticks down. However, there are still a few areas David Moyes would like to strengthen if he can. He needs to bring in a couple of players in the sort of periphery youth mould. He'd let Josie Baxter, James Wallace and Adam Forshaw go earlier this summer, and they were players that certainly Wallace and Baxter would have been on the bench at times last season, and would now fill big roles in these sort of under 21/reserve setup. So we need to bring in a couple of players in that ilk, like I say. The young lad Kennedy from Kilmarnock appears to be one of them who they're close to getting. I wouldn't be surprised if a couple more in that sort of age group and the lower sort of transfer fee bracket follow him in before midnight on Friday. And then of course we're hearing about the potential of Brian Oviedo, a Costa Rican defender come winger who plays for FC Copenhagen, who Everton are in a pole position to sign. It's an interesting one because obviously the left side is pretty much nailed down by Baines and Pienaar at Goodison Park. However, David Moyes has spoken about one cover. He hasn't got the biggest squad and he wants more depth, and I suppose an injury to a Baines or a Pienaar could potentially unsettle the flowing attacks that have been a hallmark of Everton's play over the past season. So Oviedo is an exciting player by all accounts. Copenhagen aren't now in the Champions League after being knocked out on Wednesday night, and he's only got a year left on his contract, and we're here in Everton that, like I say, are ahead of the queue to sign him, so that could happen. They're talking about a £5 million fee, and that would obviously be staggered over a length of time, so it wouldn't be a case of Everton shelling out £5 million up front that they haven't got. But he could be a really exciting player. He's thought of highly in European football, and we'll have to see. Moyes still might move for another striker, although that's fallen way down the list of his priorities since he's seen what Kevin Morales is made of in front of goal, and obviously he sort of built on that reputation with 2 goals on Wednesday night. So obviously keep on the Echo website and follow me on Twitter to see what moves Everton do make before midnight and transfer deadline, and keep coming to liverpoolecho.co.uk to see what's going to happen.